Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Quant and Ripple, QNT, and XRP. As we really kind of look at the overall environment around crypto, I still think that we have a lot of misinformed individuals really kind of talking about things that they don't really understand. And one of the biggest things that I do see is a lot of the media companies really kind of talking about things that, again, they really don't understand. And this is not me taking shots at anyone. I'm just saying, as we see a lot of these articles and these headlines, it's so clear to me that people don't really understand the technology behind a lot of these major projects and platforms within the space. And one of those articles did get posted yesterday. And it says, Ripple faces competition as Quant unveils major blockchain solution for banks. One thing that I see a lot around this space is the, measuring contest. Hey, QNT is better than this, or XRP is better than that, and HBAR is better than, it's so repetitive at this point. And it's just crazy to me that we're at this point in time where we're seeing things really kind of heating up, right? We're seeing things heating up on the regulatory side of things, the standardization side of things, and also even the adoption side of things. Yet, most people are still stuck in the idea of the box, meaning, guess what? You're locking yourselves in a box where you think that there's going to only be one winner. There is going to be future Amazons and Googles of the world that are designed from this space. The problem is that you won't realize it because you are too busy focusing on one aspect of this market. These headline articles are ridiculous. Ripple is not competing with Quant. Quant is not competing with Ripple. What they are talking about is this new platform that Quant unveiled. And it's not even a platform. It's more so a build upon Overledger. We do see most banks' key management systems are unsuitable for blockchain, which is crucial. Listen, I keep saying, the traditional world is lacking. It's lacking the infrastructure layer in order to accommodate for this new technology. Overledger Authorize addresses this issue. It integrates with existing enterprise key management systems and seamlessly manages the signing of blockchain transactions and key generation. I think that this is a huge innovation. We are going to read into it, but first I do want to let you guys in on the video that also got posted today from Quant themselves. Most banks' key management systems are unsuitable for blockchain. Overledger Authorize, which we launched this week, addresses this issue by integrating with existing enterprise key management systems and seamlessly managing the signing of blockchain transactions and key generation. Just another step to make blockchain simple, trusted, and future-proof. And check out the video.
Banks and payment companies are exploring digital currencies to increase access to financial services whilst automating processes and lowering costs. Effective management of cryptographic keys and transaction signing is essential for authorization of blockchain transactions, but it remains a challenge. Existing key management solutions were not built for blockchain. Many lack the security and utility at scale needed to support millions of customers and billions of transactions. Overledger Authorize from Quant provides central bank grade key management for large-scale authorizations on multiple networks. Using flexible APIs, Authorize integrates with existing identity management, anti-fraud engines and AI models to authenticate and sign transaction requests. Keys can be generated and stored automatically in proprietary or third-party vaults. Once signed, transactions are passed to any supporting blockchain through Overledger, allowing seamless payments, transfers, and other transactions to major blockchains. Developers no longer need to code specific cryptographic interfaces to connect every blockchain and key store to every internal system. Authorize does it all. With Overledger Authorize, financial institutions and developers can securely overcome the hurdles of key management and bring authentication to the blockchain era. Talk to us and discover Authorize for your business.
And you know what's crazy about this? Is QNT as a token is still in a downtrend. We have been buying weekly I think anything under $100 is a crucial opportunity long term. I'm extremely long on QNT, and I'm not talking about leverage. No, I'm talking about I look at the long-term path ahead for QNT. I'm very excited for what Quant's doing here because this is a breakthrough in order for us to actually achieve the adoption that we want around specific currencies, networks, and tokens. One thing that I will say is that Ripple recently joined the BIS's cross-border payments task force. We also know that Quant was working with the BIS back in the summer. Why is this so big to mention? Well, they're already working with them. They're already working with the central bank of central banks. Beyond this, as we actually read into this new announcement, right, we have a little bit of an insight on a few things. First and foremost, we launched a groundbreaking solution today that makes blockchain-based transactions more secure for banks and other institutions. You guys have to understand that security is paramount for banks and institutions. Financial institutions have implemented mature key management solutions to secure data, business applications, and transactions. With the introduction of blockchain and digital assets, existing key management technology can't be used to provide the same level of protection and compliance mandated by regulation and security. To work around these limitations, enterprises have bypassed robust security processes and put themselves at risk by storing blockchain keys on employee laptops to sign digital asset transactions. And, well, this is where Authorize comes into place. And you know what's funny about this? Check this out. Authorize has recently been stress tested and proven to work in Project Rosalind, a flagship central bank digital currency experiment led by the Bank of England and the BIS, with banks, institutions, and industry participants. We're now making the technology more widely available. Let's take a step back real quick. Let's realize what's actually happening here. We've talked about Project Rosalind, right? Over here, I put out a tweet saying keep fading Quant and QNT. The puzzle pieces are falling into place. There is no coincidences in the space. In June, we seen the BIS collaborate with Quant on Project Rosalind for API CBDC use cases. Fast forward to today, and we see huge BIS developments regarding the digital economy. If we actually look at this, guess what? This is from the general manager from the BIS and also the president of the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB. And I even talked about this, right? Like this is talking about modernization of their financial systems within the Latin America and the Caribbean area. Over here, we have LAC Chain with Quant with, of course, the Inter-American Development Bank. I keep telling you guys that as we see these things falling into place, you need to read behind everything because these documents are not going to tell you, hey, look, we're using Quant right now. No, we have those great documents. We have those great, PDF files as well. But outside of that, sometimes you need to realize what they are talking about when they're not specifically telling you, hey, we're using this. But within this, what you see, its mission is to accelerate the development of a regional DLT-based ecosystem with the potential to fully realize the many economic and social inclusion benefits that the technology can offer. And remember that this is not competition. When we look at the DLT-based ecosystem in quotes here, that is them being able to tap into Hedera or maybe microtransactions. Maybe they want to tap into XRP for a bridge currency. Maybe they want to tap into XDC for a digital trade. They can do that through Quant. Quant is the connector, the operating system for the future. This is a big deal. And that's why I say, they've already been planning and working with the central bank of central banks. They have been planning this overall move for a very, very long time. Down here, we have a few other things around this. They actually really just kind of give us a breakthrough on what banks are actually doing. They don't want the banks to store these keys on employees' laptops. They want this to be extremely secure, which I think that crypto today lacks a lot of security. So I think that this is a huge way of alleviating those pain points, alleviating the problems, And I think that this is going to change the game, especially around the financial, institutional, and banking sector behind crypto. But also, this is the path forward that needs to be laid down in order for us to actually achieve adoption on that level. We have a great quote from the CEO, Gilbert Verdian. Blockchain technology has the potential to revolutionize banking, but we cannot unlock its true potential without robust and future-proof solutions for cryptographic key management and transaction authorization. And you know what? This is a great quote, and it's something that I think that everyone needs to look at, right? Because this market is still so damn early. I cannot tell you guys that enough. I understand that I sound like a broken record when I say this, but when you actually look at things on face value, we are so damn early. I mean, we have a lot to do still in order for us to hit mass adoption or, have everyone utilizing this technology without realizing it. But these things that we are seeing being created, these tests that are happening, they're crucial to focus on. This is where Overledger Authorized comes in. It brings central bank grade key management and enterprise transaction signing capabilities to the blockchain ecosystem by integrating existing enterprise key management systems to seamlessly connect and interoperate with multiple blockchains. Again, here is the idea that Quant is extremely complementary for everything within this space, including Ripple and XRP. While maintaining high-grade security compliance, we have secured and simplified the adoption of digital assets for banks, institutions, and enterprise developers. Big game changer here. This is huge, and it's a groundbreaking solution. Beyond this, I keep telling you guys that outside of everything that we are seeing, all of what we have realized this year around crypto is setting us up for the time where we actually see things go fully live. Because going back to that article where we are talking about competition here, the only competition here within this space that you actually need to worry about is those outside of crypto trying to compete with crypto. And even then, the thing that I always say about competition from the incumbent side of things, nobody wants to utilize the centralized tokens from major banking names like JP Morgan. They don't want to use that. But this is where Quant comes into place because everything can connect through Quant. Everything can be bridged through Quant. And when I say bridged, no, I don't mean two different currencies. That is where Ripple and XRP really kind of shine. Everything has a specific use case. Everything has a specific area of focus. It's the same thing that I always say with XRP and XLM. They have completely two different niche audiences that they are going after. And when I say audiences, I mean industries. You have the P2P industry, you have the B2B industry. They are targeting completely different things. And maybe, yes, they have some things in common. Maybe they're targeting the same thing here and there. It doesn't matter. There is so much damn money behind some of these industries that if it's 2, 3, 4, 5 players, there's enough money to go around. But beyond this, we already know that Ripple has been working with Quant for the Digital Pound Foundation. There's a lot of ties to Quant and Ripple going back into like the 2018, 2019 timeframe. I think it was maybe 2019, 2020 more so, where we started to kind of see a few images from the Overledger platform, really kind of pioneering interoperability for the Ripple platform and XRP. Again, as we really kind of look at what Quant has become, I think that Quant is becoming a major pioneer around the banking and institutional side of things, becoming a gateway for them essentially to tap in to blockchain technology and DLT technology in the safest, most secure way possible. And that is something, I'm telling you guys right now, that is something that you really can't put a major price on. That's also why I say QNT is a token, which everyone thinks that has no utility at all on the platform, which by the way, all of the fees on Overledger are paid in QNT. Also, QNT has a lot more utility outside of that. A lot of people speculate if there will be staking at some point in time, which we have heard a lot of rumors around. Don't know if we will see that yet, but there's a lot of great opportunities around QNT as a token, especially on the platform. We've talked about it in the past. We've broken down a lot of the utility behind QNT. QNT is one of the most interesting tokens in the space. It's one of those tokens that I feel very confident about buying under $100. I don't really care what the price is under $100. I will continue to buy weekly. I have a set price that I'm buying weekly that accommodates with, of course, my monthly spending limits. But I think everyone needs to really kind of take a step back, realize, what can they afford to lose by investing, and make sure that they are making the most responsible decisions that they possibly can outside of what anyone is telling them, outside of what anyone is talking about. Because again, at the end of the day, you are your own person. You make the decisions for yourself. Don't let anyone else make your decisions for you, because I keep seeing a lot of things being pushed around on Twitter, on YouTube, talking about how QNT is this, QNT is that. Then we talk about competition. Everyone thinks that there's always a better token out there. There's been a lot of FUD around Quant as well from the Chainlink side of things, which I just recently talked about a Chainlink video actually, where I was addressing how Chainlink and Quant technically are also complementary. So many times in this space, I see too many people boxing themselves in. So please try to think outside of that box and understand what really is happening here. So with that being said, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.